Well, we're walking over the irrigation ditch, and it's kind of hidden. Oh boy, they got a lock? No. Kind of hidden from view by the fact that we're walking over a bridge right here. And then a culvert. Mm-hmm. That's right, not a bridge, a culvert.
Well, it wasn't wet then. It didn't allow it to dry out.
This is one of the times you find the ditch going?
Yeah. Well, that water's not running real fast right there, is it?
Not compared to the other place.
How about this other side? This is kind of...
running well. Something's happening right here.
Yeah.
Oh, that's nice.
That's very pretty, isn't it? Little waterfall.
It is. It gets so green.
And can you tell our viewers the Spanish word for the ditch?
Well, this is called an acequia. Acequia is A-C-E-Q-U-I-A. Acequia. And when I was living in California, before I really ever learned much about New Mexico, I learned the word zanja. And it's the very same thing. An acequia, a word that starts with an A, is often Arabic in origin, and I think acequia is Arabic in origin. But the word zanja is a second word used elsewhere in the Southwest for the very same feature, an irrigation ditch. And an irrigation ditch, you know, is simply a ditch that is to conduct water to fields, and it originates behind a dam, and the purpose of the dam is to raise the level of the river so that water will flow from behind the dam and into the irrigation ditch. And then what happens is that the irrigation ditch goes downhill, but at a less steep grade than the river. So as the two go parallel, the river gets lower and the irrigation ditch is above it. And by the time the irrigation ditch gets down here to the village, it is maybe 12 to 15 feet above the level of the river. And it really skirts around the edge of Terrace 2, Terrace Level 2, that we're standing on the very edge of here. And as you look down into these fields, you're looking down into Terrace Level 1. And there's a magnificent shot straight ahead of El Cerrito. You know, I've been told I have to roll my R's. El Cerrito is that little hill. And what it actually is a truncated hill. It's been cut literally in half by the erosion of the Pecos. And the Pecos is on this side of that hill. And that little hill, which is really pure rock, sandstone, prevented the Pecos from cutting through a meander. It causes the river to meander. So on this side of the hill, the Pecos makes a big loop, and you can see where the riparian vegetation is here, the riverbank vegetation. The Pecos is right here, and it makes a big loop, and it goes around at the base of the mesa over there, and it goes then around this Ancon, this chunk of land that lies between the big loops, the big loop of the acequia. I'm sorry, of the Pecos. The technical term for El Cerrito, the hill, is that it's a meander core. It's a core that has prevented the Pecos from cutting through, therefore this big meander is the result.
How do you spell zonja?
Zanja?
Zonja.
Z-A-N-J-A.
Okay.
Zanja.
Okay.
Mm-hmm. And in California, if you look at an irrigation ditch, it's not called an acequia at all.
Really?
It's called a zanja.
I've never heard that word.
Yeah.
That's interesting.
And in certain parts of Texas, like the El Paso area, it's a zanja. I'm quite sure.